Hello, my name is Martin Dewey and I'm Programme Director for the MA in Applied Linguistics and English Language Teaching. I teach two of the modules on the MA programme, Sociolinguistics and Teacher Education. My background is very much in English language teaching. I worked as an English language teacher for a number of years before coming to King's, teaching in Italy, in Mexico and at schools in the UK. And my research interests are English as a lingua franca and how English as a global language is not only used but also adapted by speakers of English in situations where it's not the mother tongue of the majority of speakers but is used as what we call a contact language. And I draw very much on this research in teaching both the sociolinguistics and teacher education modules. This MA is for experienced teachers, a minimum requirement of 3 years teaching experience for students on the programme, which tends to mean that students learn a lot from each other in class discussions. We have a part-time and a full-time cohort of students, and in each group we tend to have a very wide range of different teaching experiences where students can talk about different contexts of their teaching practices and where teachers are able to reflect on how their experience and practice relates to the theory and research being discussed during the class.
My name is Constant Leung. I'm Professor of Educational Linguistics. One of the things that we've been able to do in the last few years is to, in a way, take advantage of our location. Being in London it's been a really good place for us. Everybody says London is a world city. That's undoubtedly true. It's diverse in all sorts of ways, and it's dynamic. I think most people would accept that there are probably over 300 languages spoken in the city. We know that about 40% or more than 40% of the school population in London can be said to be speaking English as an additional or second language. So as a result, you can see, in our field, in applied linguistics, this is really a very interesting and stimulating place.
One key advantage of doing the MA at King's is that it's very much a research-led university. All of the members of staff who teach on the MA programme are also members of the very successful Centre for Language, Discourse and Communication, which did very well in the recent Research Excellence Framework, which evaluates research outputs and publications. Our areas of research interest include teacher knowledge and expertise, understanding the relationship between theory and practice in terms of teachers developing knowledge and expertise, task-based learning and teaching, materials development and design, TESOL, language assessment, and many other areas of academic research in English language teaching, particularly including English for academic purposes and academic discourse. One advantage of having lecturers that are actively researching these areas is that it enables us to draw on this research in our own teaching and encourage students to reflect on the relationship between areas of research in applied linguistics and current practice in English language teaching.
Hello, my name is Guy Cook. I teach here on the BA in English Language and Linguistics and the MA in English Language Teaching and Applied Linguistics, and supervise on the doctoral programs here too. I'm very interested, and always have been, in the theory and practice of applied linguistics and its relevance to language teaching, especially English language teaching. In recent years I've been particularly concerned with advocating the use of students' own languages in the classroom and a return to a measured and reasoned use of translation to encourage in students the ability to maintain identity and to develop meta-linguistic knowledge of the languages with which they're concerned.
A Another key strength of the MA programme is the broad range of different modules that we offer. So we have core modules in subjects like principles and practice, in sociolinguistics, in theories of second language acquisition, but we also have a number of very practical focused modules, for example EAP, teacher education, materials development and design. And so students can either choose to follow modules that are very practice oriented or those that are more academic oriented. And the MA offers quite a broad range of different subjects that students can draw on in order to develop their own expertise and knowledge in applied linguistics.
I teach particularly on an optional course which happens in the summer called ESOL, Teaching Migrants in the UK. And on this one I pulled together quite a lot of my own research that I've done with colleagues and teams on adult migrant education in the UK, also drawing on international work. And students look at the political context, the social context and the teaching context of that area of English language teaching, which on some courses this is not always taken into consideration. So it adds a dimension to the course of the UK scene, of the scene known in the United States as ESL, in this country as ESOL, which takes us a bit beyond the usual focus on the EFL international context of language teaching.
We also feel that we offer very strong academic support to students, especially at the beginning of the programme. Each student will be assigned a personal tutor who will be responsible for reading an outline or first draft of an assignment and then providing detailed formative feedback comments on that draft. So we feel that King's is certainly the best place to study applied linguistics and or TESOL in the UK. If you have any more questions, please contact me. Here is my email address. We also have additional information on our website, and I look forward to welcoming you at King's in the near future.